Another episode.
What's up, guys? My bad, I'm drinking.
No, but at the same time, we ain't
Red Bull. Red Bull. I'm drinking Red Bull.
He's amped. He's amped. He don't even gotta be yelling like that.
No.
But yeah, man, we're here. So it's the start of March,
Yes.
and we are in Canada right now. Now, what the rest
It's cold as hell.
Yeah, I was gonna say what the rest of the world doesn't know is it's supposed to be about spring right now. We're supposed to be seeing some rain, a little bit of sunshine, etc. So that's
Not sunshine. Listen, it's my birthday, like in a few days. It should be sunshine.
See, and by the time y'all see this, y'all be wishing his man happy birthday. But what I'm saying is, it's too cold. We're in the negatives. There's a lot of snow on the ground, ice, all that. It's terrible because this is the type of I don't even know what to call it that Mother Nature's putting us through. This is the type of pain and suffering.
This is karma. We're paying for something.
We're definitely paying for something. I don't know what it is. But regardless, we are here to talk to y'all about whatever, man. Just give you a little insight on our lives, a little insight on our day.
That's how it goes. So how was your day?
It was good, man. I got a nice little bit of change, you know, when they're clocked in, clocked out. You know what? Funny thing happened to me at work though.
Tell.
Now, okay, I work in retail, so the funny thing is, elder ladies, they're like the most funny customer that you can like encounter. One, they like telling you their life story, and that's okay. It's totally all right. They deserve that right. But at the same time, calling you all types of nicknames and huns and handsomes and sweethearts, that's a different type of thing, man. That's a different type of thing.
Well, it makes you feel some kind of way, is that why?
It makes me feel some type of way because I don't know if she's really trying to, if she's just being a nice elderly lady or if she's trying to holler. I don't know.
It could be both.
It could be both. So, hey, this is one of the funnier things that happen. Now, I don't know about you. I don't know if anything like that has ever happened to you as far as elder women trying to talk to you or make you feel uncomfortable, pinching your cheeks.
I mean, I grew up in the church.
Okay.
So as a young boy, all the ladies, they call me their husband. Basically, it's like a thing. It's a thing.
Okay.
You know,
Okay.
It's like maybe it's what they find cute or whatever. You're a child. You're a kid. You don't care. I didn't care.
Hey, man.
That was just that thing.
Okay.
But yeah, that's what happened. Wait, where am I going with this?
Elderly ladies, if they've ever made you feel uncomfortable, whether it's a church setting.
So I guess it's uncomfortable, right?
It is
Right?
uncomfortable. If you are 6, why are you calling me your husband? I'm 6. I'm still a child.
It's like a cute thing. I understand from their point of view, I guess. But
Hey man. Beyond all that, that's funny. That's funny. So that's jokes. No, but that's the thing. And it's like now here's another example. Here's another example. I'm at work and sometimes that's the thing though. Back to the elders, the seniors.
Seniors.
Don't get me wrong. We are not out here discriminating. That's not the case. What I'm simply saying is they just don't
care. I think he has
care.
a thing for seniors.
That might be the case.
Or maybe seniors have a thing for you. It's whichever.
Regardless, I'm attracting them. They're attracting me. We go together. We go together like peanut butter and jelly.
Ooh.
What I'm saying is,
Okay.
I'm at work, and sometimes elderly ladies like to invade your space. They might not say excuse me. They might just literally, you might turn around and they are in your face, and all you see is red lipstick, whatever. There's a different type of approach.
Some of them can be really rude, eh? Because they've lived through life, so they feel like they have the right to say whatever they want to say. Like, but it's not cool. It's not cool.
Hey man.
But I understand.
You gotta let it slide. A lot, like literally, like 10 times out of 10, you gotta just let it slide and understand. Like, hey man, they seniors, they doing their thing.
Yeah, they've lived their life, man. I feel like I'll be one of those people too. Like when I get old, like think about it. You've lived through life. You've seen all these things. You've seen changes, generation after generations, and then like a young person come to you. You feel like you have the right to say whatever you want to say. You know what I mean?
Talking about I earned this. I earned this.
The funniest thing about that, elders, what I like them to doing is cussing.
Yo,
they
that's
cuss
so
funny.
funny.
It's hilarious. For me, at least I think it is. So,
no, it is. Some of the expressions they use, like, for example, we're two young men of the African descent, if you will.
Yes, sir.
So
Congo representing.
There you go. So what I'm saying is, what you'll notice is when you get cursed out by a grandparent or a parent, they'll say certain things that you won't know what they're saying until you're grown. That's the only
That's
time.
it. It takes time.
You know how many times? You know how many times I've been called? Hey, I can't even repeat it because I don't know what it means. I'm grown as hell. I don't know what it means yet. I gotta ask my dad. I gotta ask my grandpa. It's a different approach. It's a different approach.
Okay, I'll be you. You be the father.
All right.
Hey, Dad. So Grandma cussed me out today. I didn't know what the words were. She said, "Bless your heart."
When an elderly lady tells, "Oh, bless his heart," that is, she basically done gave up on you since you came out the womb. That's terrible.
That early?
Yes, man. Think about it. You are 6, playing with your cousins in the bedroom. Somebody fall off the bed, bust himself. Oh, bless his heart. Or else you're talking about oh, God bless you. And it's the way they say it. It's not the words they're saying. It's
how
the
they
way
say
they.
it.
Hey, man.
Like you could tell me, bless your heart, and I'll be okay with it. But when you use a certain tone of voice,
It's like this lady said, "Oh, this little boy wild. This little boy wild." That's basically what she's saying.
you're just out here.
Hey, man, that's funny as heck.
That's what it is.
Senior citizens, and they're on a mission to conquer the world. I know it, man. I know it.
What do you think? What do you want to achieve in life before you reach that goal?
Shoot, where to begin? All right. Well, I'll start with the passions, the different types of things I genuinely enjoy. So, I want to try to do certain things artistically, specifically with music and different types of visual arts, whether it's painting, different types of pencil sketch. I genuinely love. That's probably
Art
my favorite type
in
of.
general, right?
I want to try to, if I can, I want to try to get like 2 or 3 Grammys. I want to try to get respect. I want to try to get a Pulitzer Prize.
Watch out.
I don't know what for, but I got big aspirations. And don't get me wrong, like I'd also like to try and, I didn't mention this, I'd also like to try to have like, have a family, make a family. It's not even about the material things. It's more about like just before I get to that age, what I want to accomplish is trying to make sure I have the best mental health and things like that. Like best physical health too, man. So at least when I am at that age, like hopefully I can still be functioning, things like that. But on the flip side, I gotta ask you, like, what are you trying to accomplish, or what would you like to have happen before you reach that age?
Oh man, that's a golden age. That's what they call it, right?
Yeah,
golden
man.
Age.
Golden girls.
Man.
Yeah, hey man, them ladies is old as hell. All right, but sorry.
But
Sorry,
I just want to check off a lot of things, in life. I wanna bungee jump. I wanna skinny dip.
Hey.
Just to go, whew, But like I wanna do all this stuff that scares me, man. Yeah, take risks. Because I want to be able to tell a story, right? I got mad nephews and nieces, and I just want to.
That's the tribe.
That's it. I just want to have I have a small village.
Yeah.
A
That's
small
real,
village of nephews and nieces. I love them, but I just want to be able to tell stories. Everything I've learned from life, whether it be careers, school, whether it be relationships, whatever. I just want to be able to tell.
And they'll trust it. They'll genuinely trust it because they know you as their uncle. Like you've gone through it.
I've gone through it, exactly. Now the thing is, just because you're a senior, does that make every statement you say correct?
Well, I don't know. I would say there's some merit in what you're saying as a senior because clearly, like you have lived and experienced certain things, but to say like just because you're a senior, that's what makes it correct, or like I don't know, man.
Because if you put it that way, I disagree 100%. You know what I mean?
Yeah, man. But it's a good question because like the way how I look at it, and I guess the way how I would try to be able to tell if somebody was telling the truth, it's like the conviction in their voice. Like me specifically, like I like to look and like research a lot of elders who came before me, specifically from my culture, like people who, in my opinion, like they've lived through certain turmoils who made them like an amazing person. It sucks sometimes. It's like I don't even know if I'm saying the word right, but it's like posthumous, where it's like after they pass away.
I don't even know what that word means.
It's basically like after they pass away is when like it's like sometimes when they get like the roses or they get like celebrated or whatever. Like so sometimes people get more famous or more celebrated posthumous, like after they pass. Like
that's right.
But beyond that, there's multiple different examples who taught me or made me think of that they were telling the truth, because like just the way like what they've gone through, like it's documented, you see it. So
I'm just curious. Like who?
well, an example would be Dr. Maya Angelou.
Okay.
She's amazing.
Okay.
She passed away a few years ago, but she did get to live to like in her 80s, I believe, and it was a situation of.
I don't remember what age she was.
That's the thing, like though we don't have the exact age, we don't remember the exact age. It's a situation like she spoke to many people's struggle, and the fact that she had such a powerful voice at the end of her life, in her early stages of her life, some tragedies happened to her that caused her to just basically be silent and take that silent stance from a really young age of like 7 or 11 or something like that, and have that until she was like she finally broke her silence. But I say all that to say, one, she's a powerful woman, but two, no, like these are the elders who I'm trying to like craft like or I would believe, or I would like to take my knowledge from, as far as learning, like how he was saying, granted he gets to live a full life, he wants to teach his nephews certain things, like God willing, and that's something that like I believe he'll allow us to have long and joyous lives.
Of
but
course.
I just say all that to say, like, granted we ever get to that place, I'm hoping we get to live full lives, and also I'm hoping that we get to tell our nieces, nephews,
All
children,
the stories.
all the stories, man.
You know what my theory is? I believe like God only takes you away if your job here is done on earth. I know I'm getting a little religious, but that's
It's
just
not even about religion.
That's
It's
just
more
what I'm
about
saying.
this.
Like I feel like
It has to do everything to do with your mental health.
that's
though,
what
too,
I mean.
man. So
I feel like
never mind religion, man. They allow it to be.
this is me, right? This is my spirit, right?
Man.
But now
sorry.
But now I believe I have so much work to do here. Like this is how, like the world is my construction field. Basically, I have so much to do, and I just don't believe like he will take me if my work here is not done. You know what I mean? So whether it be 75 or 80 or 90 or 100, if my work here is not done, he's not gonna take me. So I'm gonna be here for a long time, basically, a long time. Yeah.
And that's what the hope is. Being here for a long time, and I believe that if that's the case, I believe that yes, you have a great purpose, and I hope I can, for example, I just hope that we fulfill these purposes, because, like he was saying, it's a great theory in my opinion, because I kind of sort of have a similar approach as far as whether it's faith, religion,
right.
like. You're given a purpose, and God willing you fulfill it. It's okay after that. Like after he's using us as a tool, and so once the purpose is already fulfilled, it's okay.
And it's not always just one job. You know what I mean?
Multiple.
You go through multiple jobs,
and that's the beauty of it. That's the beauty of life. Understanding that it's a journey and not a destination, and understanding that no matter what your walk of life is, no matter what your faith is, one, being a decent person and trying your best to be a little bit more decent each day is definitely going to add to the positivity of humanity, or the progress of humanity. Like, it's not even about generalizing. I'm just saying, like, more people have a different type of approach, or sometimes it's more like we have sometimes like an approach where we want to do things our own way, and then if ever we're like given new information to help us progress, sometimes we like to ignore it, and it's okay. It's all right for us to be selfish, but at the same time, if we're really trying to progress, like, I hope that we are open, at least have a little bit more, being more open-minded is what I mean by being open. But let me ask, what are your thoughts on that? Like, people who have like an open mind versus people who feel like, nah, man, I'm good. I have enough knowledge, or I believe I have enough understanding on a subject. Like, maybe I should phrase a question like this. I'll make it like geared towards you.
Right.
Do you have more of an open approach, or do you feel like some of like the thoughts that you have, like you're okay, like, or do you feel like they're concrete
Right.
thoughts? Like,
I kind of like the first the way you phrased it before, but it's all in the same question. Growing up, I was very close-minded, like very, very, very close-minded.
Okay.
It was more like whatever I know, that's what I stick to. You know, I don't want to learn something new because I guess most of the times people with closed mind, they don't want to learn anything new because they're afraid of change. You know, and change scares a lot of people because change comes with being uncomfortable. You know what I mean? And
Okay.
people are not ready for that. People are not ready for that. So growing up, yes, growing up I was very close-minded. I'm good now. I'm Gucci.
See, that's
I'm
dope.
blessed.
That's dope, and that's
yeah.
part of your growth. I can only appreciate
yes,
that you
that's
growing.
part of my
That's
growth,
part of your
you know what I
growth.
mean? You just-
Understanding that there's
Because
discomfort.
The thing is, like, when you're close-minded, you're missing out on so many things. You know, remember that a certain lady we used to work with, and she was very close-minded, right?
Close-minded.
I remember asking her, you know, like, what would you do if you found yourself in a foreign country and you don't speak their language? You know what she said? She said, I'm never gonna leave this place because I'm comfortable here. You know what I mean? Like,
Yeah, and you're right. That's the thing.
and I don't mean to put them under the bus or whatever, but it's just like you have to be. She is now. She's open-minded.
Growth.
You know, growth happens. Eventually, it does. And I had a conversation with her recently, and you can tell how grown she's become. But yeah,
That's dope to hear, man. Like
That's it.
It's like it's finding finding new ways to learn things. And like, don't get me wrong, I know it might be difficult to break out of your comfort zone, and that's all right. Like, that's the whole point of it. Like, it's uncomfortable, but I guess like the reason why I'm even asking or saying any of this is because like I just want more people to be more open-minded, be like willing to change, willing to learn at your pace, but just be willing to, man. Like, try not to be as closed-minded. Like, we need as much progression as possible, especially in this world we live in. But
I like how you emphasized on your pace because I feel like a lot of people. I can't speak. I'm sorry.
It's all right, yeah.
A lot of people can't. They forget that, you know. Don't look at don't look at life as a competition. Look at it as your own lane. You know, this is you. You're focused.
Yes,
You know.
yes.
But once you start looking left, right.
you're not even focused on
No, you're not
focused on
You're not
your
focused.
own situation.
So
You're
focus
right.
on your own pace.
tunnel vision.
But still try to grow. Try to grow. You know what I mean?
Yeah, man.
I hope we continue to grow as we go, you know, on a daily basis.
That's what. Me too, man.
can never stop learning.
You can only hope to. Yeah, you can only hope to learn like a little something each day. That'd probably be another goal as far as like what I would want to achieve before I get to a later
That's
stage
it.
in life. It's like, yo,
That's
man,
it.
just learn something.
I mean,
learn something new every day.
Speaking of learning, I just want to say excuses because I know we were looking left and right with it, throughout the video, but that's only because we're shooting in public place today. You know.
Yeah, man.
And
We're
in the-
trying to
we're in
make
the
things
library.
work. Trying to bring something. We're trying to do our thing.
You know
but
what I
at
mean?
the same time,
we're still trying to create content
and create a dope environment.
That's it.
Something that stands out a little bit, you know, like we're learning. Back to the whole growth. Yo, man, it's just something.
Growth.
It's something new, man. It's something that we're trying to do, and
That's it.
we hope that it continues, and we hope that y'all feel it. We hope that y'all share. But speaking of beyond all that, I gotta ask my man's like, yo, man, like what you have coming up next? Like, you have a few things. I know that we're in the month of March.
March,
Celebrations.
Oh man, March. All right, so a few things coming up actually. So it's my birthday. On March 8th. Woo.
So by the
I
time
don't know
this
what
comes
that
up,
sounds, but
make sure you wish him a happy
That's
birthday in
it,
the
man.
comments, please.
So it's my birthday on the March, and then so what we're doing is I'm partners with some club promoters, Legend Entertainment, and what we're doing is we're throwing a party at 303 York Boulevard in Hamilton. Tonic Lounge. So everybody should come out, you know, celebrate life, celebrate music. There'll be people performing. I'll be performing. Hey, you know, come catch me. Live performances. So many people gonna be there. I hope you'll be there.
Hey, man, I'm
You know
definitely
what I
gonna
mean?
show up. I'm definitely gonna show up.
Yeah,
The
man.
mans will be in attendance. It's just about It's a festive month, but beyond all that, man, just look out for everything we have coming up next.
That's it.
Please, if you can, share, like,
Wait, hold on. How many
subscribe.
people know about Royals?
Hey, man, if you don't know, you won't know. Let me let you know. No, I got an album. I got an album out. It's called Royals. It's on every streaming platform. So, Royals by Graham King. Check it out,
That's
man.
it.
Like, the links for all this stuff should be in the bio.
In the bios.
It'll be in the description. So it's like just check it out, man. Like, and if you're feeling it, tell a friend.
That's it.
Yo,
We
man.
appreciate your time.
It's been another episode. Throne Talk.
Grateful. Thank you.
Trust in your idea. Grind hard till you're free. Till I'm gone, more love.